Hey everyone, thank you for checking this video out. My name is Dan C. Bearded, and I'm coming to you today from the Volt Life-Proof Grooming's YouTube channel, and I want to tell you guys how you can clean your round Boar's Bristle brush. Now, I'm going to be going over specifically the one that I use from Volt Life-Proof Grooming, and I'm going to be breaking down those steps very simply. But before we get into that, if you guys are excited to hear this information, please hit that thumbs up. I know Volt will greatly appreciate it, and consider subscribing to their YouTube channel. There's a bunch of amazing content creators with all sorts of shapes and sizes of beards that anybody can learn from. But let's get into the details. Cleaning this is actually pretty dang simple. Now, what do we need? We need some soap. We need a bowl, we need something that can remove buildup, and then I recommend also an old toothbrush. Now let's get into it. Step number one is to remove any buildup that you physically can get out of there. So you're likely gonna have a buildup of like hairs and then maybe just some stuff that's hanging out around the base. What I actually use is Volt sells this little tiny mustache comb. And I go in this teeth of the comb, you can see kind of spiral. I just take this little mustache comb and I go like this and I run it down, and that's gonna grab a lot of these hairs. It's gonna grab a lot of the things that are building up, but you can use anything. If you have one of those combs that has like the little end that's pointy, you can use a toothpick, whatever works for you. Just first off, try to get out as much of the buildup that you possibly can. It's not gonna be perfect, and it shouldn't be, but try to get the big stuff out of there, especially the hairs. Step number two is with a warm water bowl. So get a bowl that you're gonna put some warm water into it, and then add some soap. I prefer to use beard wash because I know that the ingredients are gonna be good. I know that the pH is not gonna be too crazy, but really any soap can work. You can use head hair shampoo. I've even seen people use Dawn dish soap, and that's fine as well. Get that warm soapy water into a bowl, and then for this one, for the round brush specifically, you don't wanna just let it soak. Get it in there, maybe kind of run it around, get your fingers going through it, a little bit of agitation. Then when you take it out, that's where I bring in the old toothbrush, and I get that in the warm water, I go through, and now I'm just kind of scrubbing. I'm just doing some traditional cleaning, and this comb is set up really nicely to be cleaned because, as you can see there, the spacing between the teeth, this toothbrush can get right down to the base, and that's gonna do a really good job of cleaning it. So scrub, scrub, scrub in that warm water. When you're done, get it all in there, shake it all out, and then you wanna do a nice rinse with some cold water. Whether it's just under the faucet or if you have another bowl, that's fine too. Give it a nice little rinse, kind of pat it out, put it on a towel to dry, and that should be it. One thing to note, when you go to use it the next couple of times, there may be a little bit of a smell to it. That's just what happens when you get things like this wet. As you use it, as it dries, as it gets oil when you're going through your beard, that's gonna start to go on here and be a great thing. I've seen some people splash a little bit of beard oil on it afterwards. That's totally fine as well if you wanna try to avoid that, but that will clean your tool, and you do want clean tools on your beard. Just think, you got out of the shower, you cleaned your beard, you applied some amazing beard lube oil from Volt Life-Proof Grooming, and then you go style your beard. What if the comb is dirty? What if you're introducing a bunch of stuff back into your beard when you just cleaned it? That's not necessary. Keep your tools clean and your beard will thank you. So, let me know down below with some comments, you guys. Do you have any questions on this? Is there something different you do for your procedure? We would love to hear about any of those. And again, I highly encourage you to go check out the other videos on this channel. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at how much valuable information that this new and growing channel can bring you.